We've been continuing to follow all of the different ways in which Donald Trump is likely to be tied up with lawyers, legal fees, potentially in depositions, possible criminal investigations, and so much more and more and more. It's likely to be years and years of this. And it's conceivable that Donald Trump may soon have to actually answer questions about the rape allegations against him under oath. And this relates to E. Jean Carroll. You may remember that E. Jean Carroll accused Donald Trump of having raped her in a Manhattan department store in the mid 1990s. And when this became a story in 2019, Donald Trump said he never knew E. Jean Carroll, accused her of lying to sell a new book, and added that she's not my type. Well, now her lawyers have filed a defamation suit against Donald Trump. And in fact, they filed that suit some time ago, but not much was happening, partially because Donald Trump was still president of the United States. Now this is actually moving forward. The explanation of Trump is president and this can't move forward for the time being because he's president and it would be in some way damaging or prejudicial for it to move forward. That is no longer a defense. And E. Jean Carroll's lawyers are looking to depose Donald Trump in this defamation suit. And an attorney for Trump is not returning requests for comment about this particular case, but it is conceivable that in the next, could be 6 months, could be 12 months, could be 18 months, Donald Trump would actually have to, under oath, answer questions about the alleged rape that E. Jean Carroll says took place. This is not the only case in which Donald Trump may have to answer questions under oath about an alleged sexual assault that he's accused of. There is a similar defamation lawsuit from Summer Zervos. That's, again, a name that may ring a bell. She was a contestant on Trump's reality show, The Apprentice. And back in 2016, Zervos also accused Donald Trump of sexual misconduct, saying that it took place in 2007 initially, when they were at a meeting in New York, and then later he groped her at a California hotel when they were supposedly meeting to discuss job opportunities. Trump not only denied that, but also said Zervos is a liar. And so Zervos sued Donald Trump for defamation in 2017. Similarly, that did not really go anywhere because Donald Trump was president at the time. And there is, again, the renewed belief that that may indeed be moving forward soon. Now, legal experts have said that the idea of the interference that the Justice Department ran for Trump on a lot of these cases while he was a president is unprecedented. And that is not the way that any other president has been treated while in office. But that, while still academically interesting, is in the past. The question now becomes, are these cases going to move forward? And is Trump, even as a former president, going to be compelled to be deposed? And we don't know the answer yet, but it will be extraordinarily interesting to follow and see. Now, if you just zoom out of this for a moment, it is truly another indicator of the two-tiered justice system that we have, that Donald Trump, it's not even at this point that Trump hasn't been held accountable for any of the things that he's done. They've not been adjudicated, right? Even if you believe that you're, and as we all should, that you are innocent until proven guilty, there's no adjudications that are even on the table because Donald Trump has been able to avoid even responding to these claims. Donald Trump has not been deposed when it comes to these complaints. And he's not been put under oath. He's not even had to step foot in court for anything. So it's just another reminder that there really are two justice systems, and that having power, having money, having friends in high places, having obviously being in the most privileged position of power that one could arguably be in the world as president of the United States, laws only matter if there's somebody willing to enforce them. And one of the things we learned big picture from the Trump presidency is that the systems that the founding fathers put in place as checks and balances to a president, for a president, against a president, relative to a president, arguably weren't strong enough, because as soon as you had a president willing to ignore and to flaunt his power and to flout the norms and checks and balances, nothing happened. Now, you could make the case, well, the problem isn't the system. The problem is that Trump had the Republican Party willing to help him avoid consequences. Well, then that's just part of the problems with the system. The system should be, the checks and balances should be robust enough that you don't have to depend on a weaponized, friendly Republican Party to keep a Republican president out of actually having to face the allegations against them. So that's the way it is. If you have money and if you have lawyers who can just tie things up with paperwork, you can burden just about any system endlessly and keep yourself out of harm's way. And as we see, you come at Trump and then he may sue you. And then if you try to sue Trump for defamation, then he'll just figure out a way to avoid being deposed. And a lot of this, hopefully, was only because he was president. We will see. We will see. I'm not like super optimistic, I have to say.